ירושלים, 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 ירושלים,
שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד, על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים, על התורה ועל העבודה.
Maybe sitting over there by the fountain.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Eric, your tully looks great.
I know.
It really does.
You're natural.
This is
Dum bum 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 bum.
A wonderful, wonderful moment. I mean, the whole idea about turning 13 for a young man is to enter into the covenant and the mitzvot. In fact, the words Aaron bar mitzvah mean son of the mitzvot. Yes? You know that? Okay. And we're going to talk a little bit about the mitzvot. You know, we have, so when you become bar mitzvah, you become not just the son of your parents, but you belong to all of us. You are part of the community, and that's what's so special about becoming 13 for a boy in our faith, and you become part of the tribe of Israel. You know, there were 12 tribes, yes? But 13 if you count Dinah, but we're not counting in our tradition. So there are 613 commandments, yes? And I ask my students how many commandments there are, and many of them just say, they say 10. They say 10 commandments, because that's all we hear about, right? But altogether, the 10 are the core. The 10 are the core. It's like an ocean wave, right? It rides with the waves. It's always there. It's involved in the little mitzvot and the big mitzvot. They're all part of one thing. And we say that the Torah is like water. Why is it like water? Because water is nourishing. We cannot live without water, and we cannot live without Torah. Yes? That's very true. And water nourishes us, and we grow, and we become an adult in the Jewish faith. So, 613 mitzvot, we can't do all of them. But I would say that the most important is what Rabbi Hillel said. He said, V'ahavta l'reyacha kamocha. Love your neighbor as yourself. Right? And one of the most important lessons that you will learn is that you need to treat other people the way you want to be treated. Right? And if you love yourself, then you will treat other people with that kind of love and respect. Okay? Because you can't do all 613, because many of them don't even exist in this world today. Right? So, I want to talk then about the mitzvah, the commandment of putting on tefillin. Okay? Tefillin comes from Well, I'm going to sing this for you. This is a test. I'm not going to embarrass you, though. Okay? If you sing, Ukshartam le'ot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot bein einecha. Do you know where that's from? V'ahavta. Beautiful. You're about to sing it, right? And you will kesher. Ukshartam, you will tie. Right? So what tefillin is about this relationship with God. We wrap ourselves up in the idea of God. Just as we wrap ourselves in the talit, right? And we say lehitatef batzitzit, to wrap ourselves in the tzitzit. And this is another way. We can't see God. We don't know where God is. I see God in the beauty of the world, right? But we can't touch God, right? But we can think of God and think about being involved with God. And we wrap it 7 times around our arm. 7 times for 7 days of the week. Right? Every day we should be thinking about God and our relationship with God. Ukshartam le'ot al yadecha. You will tie a sign. Why a sign? Why didn't it say you'll tie tefillin on your arm? Right? The tefillin are a sign. It reminds us that we have to think about God and do the mitzvot during the week. Now on Shabbat we don't need a sign. The sign of Shabbat. Listen to this. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti le'alam. You know where that's from? The Vishamru, right? From the service. Between God and the Jewish people, Shabbat is a sign. We don't need to fill in on Shabbat. We have our families, we have dinner, we light candles, we do all those really, really wonderful, important things. But on Shabbat, right, we don't have put on tefillin. Okay? So, I think it's time to take the tefillin, but the first thing that we do is we put on the talit. So if you'll take the talit, okay. And say the blessing out loud so we can hear and we can all say Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehitatef batzitzit.
Amen. Kiss both times. And we wrap ourselves up in the tzitzit. So when we look at our Siddur, at our prayer book, that's the first thing we have. That's the first thing we do in the morning. Right? We say, Modeh ani lefanecha. Thank you, God, for waking us up. We wash our hands. Do you know, washing hands for the Jewish people has been the regular thing to do. We didn't sing happy birthday twice, but we washed our hands every morning. Right? Because this is a commandment from God. It's a chok. We don't know why, and we didn't know about germs and all those other things at that time. So we wash our hands, right? Okay? And then we will put on the talit and then put on the tefillin. Right? We can say all these prayers and we can say, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, but we have to do them. Right? So we put it on our arm. We put it on our head because we should think about the mitzvot, how important they are. And on the left hand, because it's close to the heart. Right? And we should do it with love. All right, so we'll take the tefillin.
The shel yad.
Shel yad first. Okay. Okay. You put your arm with the palm up towards the sky, and the knot, you see this little knot? This is going to be one of the ways that we spell God's name when we put on tefillin. It's really, really, really interesting. All right? We take our arm like this, and we slide our arm in. Okay? Now the knot should be on the other side. There you go. Okay, yeah, just like that. All right? And you've done that. Now, you have to use your chin. and hold it on there. And take the strap, okay, and tighten it. Tighten it a little bit. Okay. It should face down. No. Like,
Sorry.
and I get him started.
You kind of want to go
Okay.
forward, yeah. Go ahead.
Other way towards the center,
There you go.
Okay.
so you can't time it.
Good.
Let's
Takes
get
two.
it nice and tight
Takes a
first.
family. All right.
It takes our
It takes
rabbi
rabbis and
teacher.
chazans and
Yes.
so you're gonna
All
wanna,
right.
Thank you.
Good. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what we would have done when we first tightened the knot, we would say the bracha. So repeat after me. You know the first part of it. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahaniach tefillin. Okay? And now we continue. We'll do it 7 times around the arm. Do you know when 2 people get married in the Jewish tradition, to show how involved they are with each other all the days of the week, they walk around each other 7 times.
Your first time.
Yeah, you have to, there you go, tighten it up there. Much easier if we were hands-on.
I know.
Okay. That's 5.
Now, we don't like to count in our tradition,
Oh.
right? We don't count in our tradition. And we think about that, there we go. Okay, we get it down to this part. But what we do is we say, Poteach et yadecha umasbia lechol chai ratzon. Right? That's from the Ashrei. Right? Open your hands, God, and satisfy all of our needs. Okay? All right, you're wonderful. Now let's put on the shell Rosh. What does Rosh mean?
Hand.
There you go. Now you saw that there was a yud on your arm, right? In the back, look at the back of the head. There is a dalit.
Oh, okay.
A dalit. Can you see a dalit on the back of the?
I think right here.
Yeah, the tie where it's tied is a yud. Right here is the.
Yeah.
All right, and here's your dalit, and we're going to make a shin on your hand. We're going to spell the word Shaddai, which is one of God's names. Okay. All right, here we go. We put it on our head, in the center, at our hairline. Some people have a harder time with that.
Physically
Hairline.
or emotionally.
Okay. In the middle, it should be in the middle. There you go. Beautiful. All right, and the straps can come along down there. And when we do that, we say the words Baruch atah Adonai
Baruch atah Adonai
Eloheinu melech haolam
Eloheinu melech haolam
asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav
asher kishanu b'mitzvotav
v'tzivanu
v'tzivanu
al mitzvat tefillin.
al mitzvah tefillin.
And then we say Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Le'alam Va'ed. You recognize those words? Yeah. From the prophet Hosea, which talks about God and the Jewish people having this relationship. All of this is about relationship. It's all about relationship with God, right? And with others. And we, the words say, Ve'erastich li le'olam. I will betroth you to me forever. Betroth means to marry, basically, right? I will betroth you to me forever, says God to the Jewish people. Wow, right? Okay, so let's try it. All right, do this. We go around 3 times around the middle finger, then wrap it around the ring finger. Bring it to the ring finger. There you go. And now you've made, look on your hand.
I see.
Look on the outside, the back of your hand. Now bring it down there. Now you've made 2 parts of the shin. And now wrap it around the middle. Wrap it around the middle. And now, what letter is that? Yes, your ship. Okay. והרסתיך לי לעולם והרסתיך לי בצדק ובמשפט ובחסד ורחמים והרסתיך לי באמונה וידעת את אדוני. Mazel tov, Seaman tov, Mazel tov, Seaman tov, Yeiladu. Mazel tov. Beautiful. And now what we're going to do is we're going to say the Shema. So I want to do something very special with the Shema. Get your words, if you would. Okay. Now, put them on the table so you can see them. Now you're going to take your 4 tzitziot, your 4 tzitzit from each corner of the earth, and it's symbolic of bringing the Jewish people together. Right? From Iran, from India, from the United States, from Israel, from Africa, from everywhere, all over the world, we bring together our people as one. Which when we sing the Shema is exactly what we're talking about. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Listen, Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Okay. All right, you have all 4 corners in one hand, okay? Now, you'll cover your eyes and sing the words of the Shema. Out loud as you can.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Baruch Shem. And continue singing.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם ושינתך ביתך ובלכתך לדרך ושופטך וקנך.
Now I'm going to stop you for a second. Because now we're going to take the tzitzit and we're going to recognize that we have tefillin on. Ukshar tam leot al yadecha, kiss the tzitzit. V'hayu letotafot, touch the vein einecha, between your eyes, touch it between your eyes. Okay. Uchtav tam al mezuzot beitecha v'yisharecha. And now we're going to, do you have the 3rd paragraph there? The Vayomer? We sing the 3rd paragraph during the day when we have tzitzit on. Uritem otam, we should be able to see the tzitzit. The tzitzit represent the 600 and how many?
613.
613 commandments. All right? And every time we say the word tzitzit, we're going to kiss them. So, are you ready? Bye.
Yomer Adonai al Moshe Lemor Daber El Bnei Yisrael Amarta Alehem V'asu lahem tzitzit Al kanfei vigdehem ledorotam V'natnu al tzitzit Hakanav petil techele V'haya lachem letzitzit Uritem oto uzchartem et kol mitzvot Adonai v'asitem otam velo taturu acharei levavchem v'acharei einechem asher atem zonim achareihem leman tiskeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'item kedoshim leloichem ani Adonai lechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim Liot lachem l'Elohim, ani Adonai lechem, Adonai lechem, amen.
And we kiss the tzitzit. Beautiful. Yasher koach. Yasher koach. At this incredible moment with this incredible young man and his family, so we say, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam, shehechiyanu V'kiyamanu, v'higiyanu, lazman hazeh, and we all say, Amen! Mazal tov. Mazal tov. All right.
Olam. Borei Peri Hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Amen.
B'tei Avon, we welcome you all to enjoy the pastries and the desserts. Do you want to say something?
Wow, thank you. This is amazing and a surprise and last minute, and it's as beautiful as I could ever want. And I'm so grateful to be here and to be here amongst everyone who loves us and has been with us, and Hazan Stein, thank you so much. You know your songs since he was a little boy at Temple Aliyah has always gave us so much joy.
Thank you.
And we
Thank
grew
you.
up with you, so it means so much to have you here.
It means a lot to
And
me.
inshallah, one day we're in the temple together, the synagogue, and our
Amen.
yes, thank you. And our Heschel Rabbi, you're amazing. Thank you. One call and you're here, and thank you for traveling the world with Aaron. And it means a lot to have you here. Thank you. And inshallah we celebrate together again soon with for his Torah reading and party and everything else. Thank you.
Aaron, I'm very proud of you. You are an amazing son. You changed our lives. You made us a better person. And I can't love you enough. We all love you so much.
Great brother, and even when I ask you to pick up the dog's poop, you will do it, or clean up the dog's pee. You never think twice about helping your sister.
Thank you.
Thank you.
David melech Yisrael chai v'kayam. David melech Yisrael chai v'kayam.